2035 Carbon Neutrality Vision. Jeju is one of South Korea's premier tourist destinations, drawing over 10 million visitors annually. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Jeju is famed for its stunning natural beauty, including emerald seas, lush forests, and the majestic Halasan Mountain. These natural wonders not only define Jeju's global appeal, but also play a critical role in supporting its economy. However, this beautiful environment is under increasing threat from climate change. Rising temperatures, sea level changes, and a shift toward a subtropical climate pose serious risks to both marine and terrestrial ecosystems on the island. To combat these challenges, Jeju has set a bold goal of achieving carbon neutrality by 2035. This vision focuses on protecting Jeju's environment while fostering sustainable tourism and economic revitalization. By transitioning to renewable energy and green practices, Jeju aims to preserve its natural beauty for future generations, contributing to global environmental efforts. Jeju's carbon neutrality strategy highlights its proactive approach to addressing the climate crisis while driving economic and social benefits. This vision not only strengthens Jeju's position as a global ecotourism destination, but also sets a model for balancing economic development with environmental conservation. Building on this ambitious vision, Jeju has undertaken comprehensive initiatives across key sectors: energy, transportation, environment, water, and agriculture, to create a sustainable and resilient future. Energy transition. Since 2012, Jeju has pioneered efforts to reduce carbon emissions with its Carbon-Free Island 2030 initiative, aiming to meet 100% of the island's electricity demand with renewable energy by 2030. Building on this initiative, the 2035 Carbon Neutrality Vision solidifies Jeju as a leader in energy transition, positioning it as the first region globally with over 500,000 residents to achieve 100% renewable energy. Jeju is leveraging cutting-edge technologies such as smart grids, microgrids, electric vehicles, and green hydrogen to drive this transition. The island's leadership in energy transition was recognized internationally, earning the special award at the 2021 P4G Seoul Summit for its contributions to sustainable growth. Jeju is significantly expanding its wind and solar energy capacities, with renewable energy currently accounting for 19.2% of its electricity supply, the highest share in South Korea. Offshore wind resources are a key focus, with projects like the Tamra offshore wind farm generating around 500,000 megawatts of electricity to date, enough to power 30,000 households for 6 months. As South Korea's first commercial offshore wind farm, Tamra sets the foundation for further large-scale offshore wind energy projects. Beyond renewable energy, Jeju is leading in the generation of green hydrogen, aiming to establish a full hydrogen ecosystem. The island has facilities capable of producing 1,176 tons of green hydrogen annually, supporting hydrogen production, storage, transportation, and utilization. Through these initiatives, Jeju continues to set an example for global energy transition and sustainable development. Green and sustainable mobility. Jeju is leading the way in building a green, sustainable transportation system to combat climate change. With strategic land use and transport planning, the island promotes walking, cycling, and electric mobility to reduce emissions. Since 2013, Jeju has actively promoted electric vehicles as part of its carbon-neutral strategy, offering generous subsidies to make EVs accessible across various models, from passenger cars to buses. With a robust charging infrastructure now in place, including over 26,200 charging stations by 2023, EV adoption has grown significantly, from just 159 vehicles in 2013 to over 37,500 by mid-2024, representing 9.09% of all registered vehicles on the island, the highest share in South Korea. In addition to its extensive network of charging stations, Jeju has integrated renewable energy sources like solar power to ensure sustainability. The island has also established a battery recycling center, ensuring that used EV batteries generated on the island are reused and recycled locally, creating a robust resource circulation system. Alongside electric vehicles, Jeju is rapidly advancing its use of hydrogen-powered vehicles as part of its green mobility plan. In October 2023, Jeju became the first region in South Korea to commercialize the entire green hydrogen value chain, covering production, distribution, and utilization, with hydrogen buses playing a central role. The island currently operates 6 hydrogen buses, with plans to expand to 20 by the end of 2024. Refueling stations have been set up across the island, each capable of refueling up to 8 hydrogen buses and 40 hydrogen passenger vehicles per day. By integrating green hydrogen into its transportation system, Jeju is creating a sustainable ecosystem that supports its broader vision of a carbon-neutral, renewable energy-powered future. Innovative waste management and ecotourism. Jeju's 2040 Sustainable Development Master Plan aims to create a circular economy by minimizing waste and maximizing recycling. This aligns with the UN Sustainable Development Goal 12 for responsible consumption and production. Jeju has established 1,736 clean houses and 164 recycling assistance centers to enable the separation of waste at the initial stage of disposal. At the recycling assistance centers, recyclables are sold directly to recycling companies, reducing transportation costs and enabling the reuse of high-quality materials. In 2022, Jeju recycled an average of 765 tons of waste per day, while its waste incineration facility generated an annual profit of 13.7 billion Korean won by producing electricity from waste incineration. Jeju, which ranked 13th in South Korea in 2016 for waste management financial independence, rose to 3rd place in 2022, establishing a circular economy through waste resource circulation. Through the 2040 Plastic-Free Jeju initiative, Jeju aims to reduce plastic usage and achieve a 100% recycling rate by 2040. This includes reducing single-use plastics, promoting the single-use cup deposit system, and expanding recycling efforts. Additionally, a recycling reward system has been implemented for recyclable materials. Despite increased plastic use during the pandemic, Jeju raised its plastic recycling rate from 36.6% in 2019 to 56% by 2022. As a major tourist destination, Jeju engages both residents and visitors in its Zero Plastic, Zero Waste programs. Looking ahead, Jeju plans to further develop its recycling industry, including converting biogas into hydrogen by 2028. It also aims to boost its recycling rate to over 90% by 2030 and eliminate direct landfill disposal, reducing it from 12% in 2020 to 0 by 2030. Water resource management. As an island, Jeju has limited water resources and relies heavily on groundwater for over 90% of its domestic and agricultural water. However, climate change and excessive usage have led to problems like groundwater depletion, seawater intrusion, and salinization. Unpredictable rainfall patterns have further strained the island's water supply, creating challenges for sustainable development and its carbon neutrality goals. In 2023, Jeju launched its Integrated Water Management Master Plan to address these challenges by managing groundwater, seawater, and rainwater. The plan includes 32 tasks to prevent groundwater contamination and improve water quality. Jeju has also implemented rainwater harvesting systems to alleviate water shortages in agriculture and domestic use. By 2028, the island plans to build a rainwater facility with a capacity of 7,500 tons in Namwonip, Sugwipo City. This facility will store rainwater for use in dry periods, helping to mitigate the effects of unpredictable rainfall caused by climate change. To combat groundwater depletion, Jeju has adopted seawater desalination using reverse osmosis technology to convert seawater into drinking water. During this process, approximately 40% of the seawater is converted into fresh water, while the remaining concentrated brine, with a salt concentration about 1.7 times higher, is discharged back into the sea. Islands like Chujado and Gapado have expanded their desalination capacities, ensuring a stable water supply for residents and meeting the rising demand from tourists. Moreover, seawater desalination is powered by wind and solar energy, reducing carbon emissions and supporting Jeju's Carbon Neutrality Initiative. This integrated approach to water management is key to achieving both a stable water supply and the island's sustainability goals. Climate-resilient agriculture. Jeju's fertile volcanic soil supports crops like tangerines, radishes, and carrots, making agriculture a key part of its economy. However, climate change, marked by rapid shifts in temperature and irregular rainfall, poses serious challenges to agricultural productivity. To address these challenges and meet its carbon neutrality goals, Jeju has adopted smart farming technologies that improve productivity and energy efficiency while reducing environmental impact. These technologies use real-time data analysis and automation to optimize crop growth in response to climate changes. Additionally, Jeju has introduced energy storage systems and power-to-heat systems, allowing agricultural facilities to store and use renewable energy, enhancing energy self-sufficiency. This innovative approach is positioning Jeju as a global leader in sustainable agriculture and climate adaptation, drawing global attention for its energy-efficient, carbon-neutral agricultural model. Jeju is realizing its own carbon neutrality model by building an interconnected ecosystem across various sectors such as energy, transportation, environment, water, and agriculture. This integrated approach is not just a local success, but is emerging as a global model for sustainable development. Based on these innovations, Jeju will pave a new path in addressing climate change as a global leader.